My video about women's looks not being about you got a couple detractors claiming that my saying you can't comment on a woman's looks or tell them to smile was suppression of free speech. SJWs make the mistake of telling people what they can and can't do under the assumption, but not directly stated, that the person watching actually wants to be a better, more polite person. Since we often leave that out, anti-SJWs and alt-righters claim that we are making a statement that we are planning on pushing or removing a person's legal rights to say things. As I stated in a video before, there are political and social rights. There are very few, if any, political rights to free speech that SJWs want to remove. There is a rise in college-age kids who want that, which I firmly disagree with, but what most third-wave feminists and SJWs are trying to do is to create a more comprehensive common courtesy. Opening a door for a woman, paying for her meal. Back in the day, these used to make you a nice guy, according to Victorian-era people, based on incredibly sexist ideals and standards. The purpose of common courtesy is to make the person you are with feel more comfortable and relaxed and show you respect them. You aren't forced to follow it. You can be a complete thoughtless asshole if you want. There's no law against being an asshole. It's still a free country. But now, if people have better and more considerate options of people to hang out with, they just won't want to hang out with you. To be honest, I wish all of this advice about more nuanced manners had been available to me at a younger age, especially with my Asperger's. I did all the things I was told would make me a well-mannered individual, and people still felt uncomfortable around me or didn't enjoy my company. Why didn't they like me, especially women? I was a nice guy! Rebecca Watson explained how to see things from the point of view from women with Elevator Gate. And had I known that, I wouldn't have accidentally creeped out some girls who may have otherwise liked me. Being told not to tell a girl to smile or use other microaggressions shouldn't make you feel oppressed. They should be a tool to let you know how to better interact with people, if you like them. It's not a suppression of free speech, it's just courtesy. However, there is this bullshit idea that people should like me for me. The movies have taught people, and I shouldn't have to change. They should see the real inner me. Of course, these are some of the same people who don't bother to see beyond the exterior of a woman, especially if she has a little more weight. Grow the hell up. No one is going to see the inner you. Evolution doesn't work that way. Attraction is a complex thing, as is chemistry. Also, the inner or ideal you and the external you are often completely different creatures, and just like with religion, people rationalize their outward behavior to prevent cognitive dissonance, which is psychologically painful when the real and ideal self don't match. In a cracked podcast, it was pointed out that thanks to the internet, not only is culture changing at a rapid pace, but so is etiquette. People in groups are realizing that something they thought just bugged them actually bugs a lot of people. So they tell people, hey, if you want to be liked better, you shouldn't do this. And everyone will feel more safe and respected. The thing that seems to piss off anti-feminists even more is, like in my video, doing X makes me a good person, acknowledging a flaw or finding out they have a lot of flaws makes them lose their nice guy status, and they can't feel persecuted as a nice guy, even though fixing these flaws would make people like them more, and the standards for being an actual nice guy are now raised, and other guys who are nicer than them will make them look like shitty assholes that they actually are. Don't fight feminists, take their advice. They aren't suppressing your free speech. People would rather be around nicer people than you, as they now have the option. Otherwise, you'll just have to be in a totally hetero circle jerk of a MGTOW or be forever alone.